المرسلين على آله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. سبحانك لا فهم لنا إلا ما فهمتنا إنك أنت الكريم. رب زدني علما. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أم لهم نصيب من الملك فإذا لا يؤتون الناس نقيرا أم يحسدون الناس على ما آتاهم الله من فضله فقد آتينا آل إبراهيم الكتاب والحكمة وآتيناهم ملكا عظيما فمنهم من آمن به ومنهم من صد عنه وكفى بجهنم سعيرا. صدق الله مولانا العظيم. So we are continuing with the narrative of the Jewish community addressing the Jews of Medina. أَمْ لَهُمْ نَصِيبٌ مِنَ الْمُلْكِ, or do they have some portion of the kingdom, which they don't. The kingdom that, or the mulk that they were given for the purpose of establishing the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in which they neglected and transgressed, was taken from them. They were scattered throughout the earth. And in fact, the order of the Torah is that they are not permitted to have a nation state until their Messiah comes, which came. Sayyidina Isa came and Muhammad came, and they missed the boat, as it were. So here Allah says, so do they have some portion of the kingdom? And the question obviously is no, and even if they did, فَإِذًا لَا يُؤْتُونَ النَّاسَ نَقِيرًا, and if they did, even if they had the control of the kingdom, even the kingdom of the earth, they wouldn't give the people their rights or any portion of it, not even to the extent of the sort of the small groove that's in the middle of the date. Right, the date seed in the middle, there's a little groove. Even that extent, which there's nothing in there, they wouldn't have given that. In other words, nothing. أَمْ يَحْسُدُونَ النَّاسَ عَلَى مَا آتَاهُمُ اللَّهُ, or is it that they envy, they're jealous of the people, and the people here meaning Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Muslims, who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has now transferred the authority, the divine revelation and the authority of deen to the progeny of Ismail alayhi salam, from which Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam came, and this fledgling Muslim community now, which is now established in Medina. So are they jealous of them? And the question, obviously, yes, definitely they are. Okay? From what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given from His favor. And yes, of course, they are jealous, rather than joining and sharing in that special favor in this world and the next. They fought and they opposed in jealousy and in envy. And if that be the case, فَقَدْ أَتَيْنَا آلِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ الْكِتَابُ وَالْحِكْمَةُ وَآتَيْنَاهُمْ مُلْكًا عَظِيمًا. And that be the case, so we previously gave such favor and kingdom and authority to the family of Ibrahim alayhi salam, and of course all of the prophets who came thereafter were all from the progeny of Ibrahim, from the progeny of Ishaq alayhi salam, and then ultimately from his other son and his elder son, Sayyidina Ismail alayhi salam. So we have given Ibrahim the book, meaning the various revelations that came down upon his progeny, Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam, Sayyidina Dawood alayhi salam, Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, and then ultimately Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. وَالْحِكْمَةُ وَآتَيْنَاهُمْ مُلْكًا عَظِيمًا. We gave them the book, and we gave them the wisdom, and we gave them a great and azim and a magnanimous kingdom. فَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ آمَنَ بِهِ, and so among them are those who believed in him. Bihi meaning who? It could mean perhaps Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It could mean Ibrahim alayhi salam. Both are sort of inferred here, and it could mean be he any prophet who actually came, because obviously we know from the previous discussions that have taken place and the history of Bani Israel that among them were those who followed the prophets, and among those who opposed, and among those were even those who went to the extent of killing prophets. And so among them were those who believed, and among them were those who not only disbelieved, but they prevented, and they became an obstacle in the way of belief. And so, فَكَفَى بِجَهَنَّمَ سَعِيرًا, and so let Jahannam be sufficient for them as a burning and as a ultimate outcome. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq to understand, the position and not fall into envy and into jealousy, as the former peoples did. And jealousy is such a thing that it, as Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, it burns up the good deeds as fire burns the wood. And he also mentioned, alayhi salatu wasalam, that actually I'm afraid for you this disease which entered into the hearts of the former people, this envy and jealousy. And of course we all know that that's quite prevalent. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from this